Hello and welcome to episode 121 of Things I've Learned from Barry Harris. And today I thought we would focus on comping on I Got Rhythm. What's interesting is, as guitar players, we've seen this or variations of this kind of thing. Like, this is our basic thing that we see all the time. This is basically what we see. That's the first 8 bars, basically, or close to, let's say, the first 7 bars. But it's always this, it always seems to be this, no matter what channel you're watching, no matter what example you're giving. It's like every time you go to a Sam Ash and there's a guitar player playing, like they play all their Metallica stuff, and then all of a sudden they play jazz stuff. This is always it. Like, oh, this is how we're going to see if the guitar has a nice sound for comping. You know, now I like that. I like these things, and these are important. But what you should realize is this. What is all this? What is it? So the basic chords for I Got Rhythm for the first couple of bars is B flat major to G minor to C minor to F7. And then after that, there's variations. There's like D minor to G7, C minor to F7, or again B flat to G7 to C minor to F7. But what we should see is this. First thing as guitar players that we should figure out is, all right, I do this all the time. Well, what is this? This is a B flat major 7 chord, but it's a drop 3. Drop 3 for guitar players means first string, means 6 strings, skip a string, and then play 3 strings. That's drop 3. So instead, maybe we'll turn this into B flat 6, or maybe instead I'll just play a drop 2. Since I always play this all the time, let me play this instead. Now the second chord that we play here is a B diminished. Now why do we play this B diminished? Where does this B diminished come from? Well, it's like implying instead of the second chord being G minor 7, it's like thinking it's G7. So that's what this is. This B diminished is in place of that G7. And then you go to the C minor to that F7, which is really pretty. So now you have something like, instead of this, maybe we'll do a drop 2. And then C minor to F7. And let's try to do that in all of the closest inversions of drop 2. So I'll show you what I mean. So here's B flat 6. Now we got to move the fewest notes possible to make this B diminished. So we move 2 notes. We move the B flat to B, and we move the G to A flat. So now we got, which is pretty. And then we have C minor, and then we're going to change this to F7. So we did a C minor, and then we did an F7 from the second inversion, or from the 5th, which is beautiful. So now, if that's going to be our change, instead of doing this, which is fine, these are all kind of drop 2s except for the last F7. So I mean drop 3s. So then let's learn how to do this in every inversion of drop 2. So here's the first inversion of B flat 6. Now we got to change this to the closest B diminished. So again, we just move those 2 notes. And then maybe we want to change this to C minor 7, which we know is E flat 6. So now we got E flat 6, and then the closest F7, which would be from the third inversion, which is from the flat 7th. So now we went from this. Now we'll do this. So you're going to use these. Guaranteed you'll use these. Let's do the next inversion of B flat 6. Let's play 2 beats of B flat 6. Now we're going to change it to, again, we said B diminished, so we just move those 2 notes. Now there's your E flat 6 or C minor 7, and there's our normal F7. So we'll play that. It's pretty. This. That's also very pretty. Then we'll play the next inversion, which is, I guess, this would be, that's correct, to the B diminished, which would be, there's our closest B diminished. There's our closest B diminished. So now we got this. Or what do we do here again? Oh yeah. Well, the last one. So those are all of them. Now that's a really interesting turnaround, but we don't have to be stuck with just playing this every time. And not that that doesn't sound good. That's not the point of this. The point of this is, if you're going to play the same thing all the time, then you don't have to know anything about it. You just memorize a couple of grips and you got it. But that's not really what the music is about. The music is supposed to be going a little bit deeper into trying to identify these things. So now that's the first part, B flat 6 going to that diminished. But sometimes you could just play B flat 6 to G minor, which is the same exact thing. A B flat 6 is a G minor. And interestingly enough, it's used from the B flat 6 diminished scale. So maybe now you could say, see, now we just moved around from the B flat 6 to the diminished to get to the 6th chord. And then we still played that B diminished. And then we played the C minor 7, which is really pretty. That's really pretty stuff. Why don't we ever do that? We should. It's right there for us. We just got to learn how to do these things. How about if instead of B flat going to B diminished, how about if we changed and said G7, but instead of saying G7, let's do one of those things that Barry likes to do, which is, let's play the minor 6 a half step above that G7, which would give us A flat minor 6. So now we need the closest A flat minor 6 to this, which would be this. So we got now C7. It's really pretty. Or maybe let's change the F7 to, instead of F7, we'll make it like this, F9, or if you know Barry scales of chords, it's going to be like C minor 6. So now our change is going to be B flat 6 to A flat minor 6 to E flat 6 or C minor 7, and then we'll make the last one C minor 6, which is pretty. It's just one note moves. So let's try that. Let me see what the next inversion will be. There's B flat 6, and then we said it's going to be A flat minor 6. It's right there, so now we go. And then we said it's going to be E flat 6, and then C minor 6. Listen how pretty that is. That's pretty. So if we said, and then we said, see how pretty that is? Changes everything up. But you could play those chords behind somebody playing I Got Rhythm, and it's going to sound beautiful. And we just tried one little thing. B flat 6 to A flat minor 6 to E flat 6 to C minor 6. Really pretty. How about if we changed the F7? Well, let's do that in a few different examples. So there's B flat 6, A flat minor 6, A flat minor 6, and then E flat 6 to C minor 6. Let's do the next one. B flat 6 to A flat minor 6, that's nice. And then to C minor 7 or E flat 6 to C minor 6. So let's do that one. It's pretty. See, all these are really pretty. We should use these. Why don't we use all these? We know them. Why don't we use them? I don't know why we always go back to the same thing all the time. I don't get it. And I know that it's got the bass note in the root. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's a bunch of these that are pretty. We never play this. We never play that. Why not? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful change. And the person who's soloing, it doesn't matter. They'll play over that just fine. Oh, let's do the last one. Okay, so we got B flat 6. We got B flat 6, and then we'll do A flat minor 6. So, and then the last one we said we'll do is, so now we got, let's see. That's beautiful. So it's B flat to A flat minor 6. Isn't that beautiful? So now also we can think of it this way. If I'm playing B flat 6, I can also do B flat 6 diminished scale. So I can say, and then here's A flat minor 6 That's pretty, so maybe I'll do that. That's pretty. Those are really beautiful. How about if I do B flat 6? Let's do A flat minor 6. Let's keep that, and then let's play E flat 6. But now instead of C minor 6, let's do again that minor 6 found on the half step above the important tritone's important minor. So the tritone of F7 is B7, and then instead of playing F7 or B7, well, maybe no. Let's play B7 first. Let's do that. So we got this, this, and then there's B7. That's beautiful. So again, B flat 6. A flat minor 6, E flat 6, B7. That's pretty. That's really beautiful. That's gorgeous. Let's do that again. And then let's see. That's really great stuff. Let's do the next inversion. A flat minor 6. And then, let's do, sorry, there it is. So let's say 1, 2, 3. That's beautiful. That's beautiful stuff. How about now let's do B7's important minor on the 5th. So instead of B7, we'll play F sharp minor 6. So now we'll do B flat 6 to A flat minor 6. Let's keep that one. I like that. And then we'll do C minor 7 or E flat 6. And let's change this one to F sharp minor 6. So that's nice. That's beautiful. Change it here. B flat 6. And then, I love that. Let's do it here. That's beautiful. I love that. That's a beautiful sound. Now, why don't we play that? Why don't we ever play that? I don't know. We should. And I'm including myself in this because, you know, I'm just as corny. I do the same thing every time. I'm in on that too. I'm totally for it. But I feel like if I make a video about it, now I'm really going to be forced to practice it for myself also because it's something I really need to practice. Because believe me, I do the same thing as everybody else. And I just don't know why we all do it. We all fall into that pattern of doing it. And I get it that it's because that's the thing that once the rhythm starts to roll and we're like, oh, this is us as guitar players. This is what we have to play. But look at how many different things we're doing. And I'm just messing with drop 2s. I'm not playing drop 3s. I didn't even play drop 3s. But we could have done every one of those inversions in drop 3s also. And now think about how much you've just expanded your vocabulary in terms of chording for something as easy as I Got Rhythm, which of course is going to help you with most tunes because it's just turnarounds. Anyway, it's just something to keep in mind. Let's not be satisfied with just playing the same thing. I mean, if I have to watch another guitar video where that's what everybody plays, don't. It's okay to say, I'm sick of that. It's okay to say that. I'm sick of that. Like I said, I'm including myself in that. I'm sick of that. I don't want to see that anymore. I want to challenge myself to be better or to be a little bit different. Anyway, something to keep in mind. So enjoy practicing your comping for I Got Rhythm and try to be a little different. Till next time.